But do spacebar. Press spacebar. You jump. You hop. Oh, you took fall damage. Ooh. But you're poking out. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Look! I'm completely invisible! Oh. Ah. Okay, note to self. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Oh! We're upside down, look! This is not appropriate. Cut the cameras.
Why hello everybody, welcome back to the Jsocraft server. It's been quite a while since I was last on. You might be noticing things look a little bit different, but don't worry about that. It has been quite a while since I've been on, so I'm kind of trying to learn how to play the game again. And I'm trying to understand what it means by this WASD thing. Space I understand, that's the thing we're looking at right now, but I don't know how that's going to help me right now. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that my texture pack has been turned off for whatever reason, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. Then things should be looking like they should. Alright, now that is much better. Now it's starting to look like it's supposed to look. Well, that's a bit of a surprise. That's not something I'm used to seeing. Obviously they changed something with the texture packs, but we'll be looking at that in a wee bit. So this WASD thing, yeah, I think much better. Oh, that seems out of place. So obviously you can tell we have now updated to the 1.12 update, and things are different. Are those? What the heck? Oh, wait a minute. I have a feeling I know what that is. I have a feel. Ooh, okay. Maybe it's more than just one thing. It's not buttons. Probably grass. I don't remember the leather caps looking like that. Anyway, so yeah, now we have this thing here. The menu or whatever. And stuff. Yeah. And also, the advancements tab. Sky's the limit. Alright, so let's see. I am the heart and story of the game. Mine stone with your new pickaxe. Wait, is this what I'm actually up to? How do you tell when you've completed something? Is it gold? I think it's gold. Find an elytra. Sky's the limit. City, go on in layer. Let's test this out. So let's see what happens if I break some stone with my new pickaxe, apparently. Nothing. Nope, wait. Stone Age. Alright, so that's what it looks like when you've completed it. Cool. Well, that'll definitely be something we do eventually, going through and actually completing all the advancements. But that'll be for another time. So what is currently confusing me is my tools and stuff look different. Obviously, I'm using a resource pack, and that's part of it. And this stuff is not accurate anymore. Ooh, even the lighting's kind of janky there. How do I get rid of that? Destroy the tree with the left click. How do I get rid of that? Make it go away. No. How do I make this go away? So now that we're on the 1.12 update, there's a couple things that I want to get to, but you've probably noticed this. Don't worry, I'm sure the video will be uploaded soon if it hasn't been already for detailing how I set this place up. I've been working on the interior of my house, starting with the kitchen. But enough about that. Now that we're on 1.12, there is one thing that we 100% need to get to. Probably the most important part of the 1.12 update. Seeing if they fix the bugs. And I had a huge bug with my potion lab, which is why I kind of left this to its own devices and never did finish it. And I was going to turn it on, but then I realized it's full of potions. So, we're going to have to do a bit of clearing out for the time being. Luckily, I have one chest already. It's not too hard to make a couple more. I want to make sure that the potions are pulled properly from the hoppers. There was a bug before where it wouldn't draw them out as it should. And I'll just put it here for now. in order to check that, we are going to have to clear them out. It's not too bad, because I can always just add the awkward potions to the line later. At each individual station. I just want to make sure the bug is fixed, because if it is, that means we can actually finish this place up, and which will be the focus of today's episode. Otherwise, we have other projects we can get to, like the nether hub. I never did finish the roof because I was waiting for the terracotta blocks and the cement blocks to be added, because they add new colors and textures that I really wanted to play around with. Not to mention parrots. I know Dib already has Thunder, his the first parrot on the server, I believe. And we're almost ready to go. This hopper might actually be harder to get. Although that's all right. I'm sure one hopper being filled with potions shouldn't be too bad. It's finally time to turn this puppy on once again, and hopefully all the bugs have been worked out. Okay, so I grabbed it the first time. That wasn't the issue. It was after it brewed new potions, it wouldn't pull the second batch out of the potion stands. So if we're lucky, it should be fixed now. And also, I had to put a repeater there. I don't think it's powering the hopper though, or the mic card as it should. I think it might still be a problem, but we'll get to that in a second. We never did get to the bug fixing of this because obviously it was broken. All right. So if I'm right, in just a second, any minute now. Ah, isn't that music to your ears? Just the hopper activating and the pistons pushing and pulling all the potions out of the lab. Oh, beautiful. Okay, next problem. This is not being sent off properly for whatever reason. And it is going to fill up rather quickly if that is not sent off soon, which will cause... Actually, no, if it's full, it doesn't cause much problems. Only this end will be pulled out, but that's alright. Did it... Oh, wait, no. Wait. And the next one will be when it gets powered. So part of the reason I'm having issues with this is now I moved it back one. I think I forgot to take into consideration the redstone powering the powered rail below. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I just needed a couple extra ticks, but it's good to go now. And I might make this a powered rail as well, just to send it off a little bit easier. But okay, so these are still filled because why? Okay, so for the time being, I'm going to fill this back up, put some of these awkward potions back in. Oops, which shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just going to wait for the entire line to be filled up, and then we can test to make sure that the actual station, each of these individual cells, is ready to start brewing some of their own potions. And then we can turn the whole thing on, and that will probably cause a bit of lag. So I will be right back once this is done loading everything up. Alright, so ran into another bit of trouble. Had to go get some train tracks. Unfortunately, the minecarts aren't stopping where I had intended for them to go. It's causing a bit of a problem. Alright. That should act as a quick fix if it does what I want it to. I'll have to wait and see when it comes down the next line. It was going here, but because I had this activator rail right next to the powered rail, it was activating it, and unfortunately I can't have it doing that. Worst case scenario, I could just move the entire line back, but I'd rather not. It's definitely looking like that's probably what I'm gonna have to do though, which isn't too bad. I just have to add another hopper and then just move this unit back. But as easy as that is for here, that could be troublesome for these other sections. It's not too difficult for this one because it is exactly the same, but oops, if we keep going down the line, as you can see, it gets more and more complicated to do that. And that activated a lot quicker than I had intended. Yeah, because I have a feeling this is outside. Yeah, okay. So this one's going to be a bit of trouble to fix. That's for sure. Let's keep going down the line and just take a quick look at some of these other ones. Yeah, it's tricky. I think on the other side of this might be some other stuff too. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to have to do a bit of work over here. Is that the last one? Oh, wait, that's the last one in the line. Wait, what? Oh, wait, that's right. I think that's the last one that takes awkward potions. I'm pretty sure this side is just a bunch of different modifiers going down, if I remember correctly. Alright, so in that case, yeah. I'm going to do a bit of quick work. This one will take a bit of time to figure out, but I'm going to fix... Working in redstone tunnels is not easy. So yeah, I'm going to have to move these units back. Alright. Moment of truth. Oh, there it goes. Feel that leg going. Alright. Let's check down here first. It's gonna take time. We're gonna wait for that bubbly jubbly. Should be good to go. Is it brewing? Yeah, I think it's brewing. Oh. Or no. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, there's the bubbles. Ooh, okay. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Just gotta wait for the timer to go. First signs of a swiftness potion. So that's good. Looks like it's getting stuck in the line, but as long as one's at least making it through... That's awkward potions. Huh? Do I not have any health? Okay, that's a little bit worrisome. Why am I not getting any health potion? Okay, that one I'll have to look into. What? Where'd it go? Oh, wait a minute. No, it's going to be pulling it until it... Yeah, that's right. Ooh, that could be a problem. If it doesn't build up enough in the potion, it'll be wasting the secondary materials to extend it. Did I have any splash potions? Like gunpowder? Can't remember if I put gunpowder or not. Alright. Fire res seems to be okay. That's not something I can check right now. Night vision. Looking good. Alright, so it's definitely yanking them. Yeah, that could be a problem. I might want to just stop it until the first chest is full and then maybe run it down the line as well. Alright, let's jump in and see if we can do a little bit of bug testing of our own. We're going to get down through here. Okay. So just finished another batch. So the potions are in the potion stands. Okay. Spotter eye, invisibility. Okay. Is this the extended one? Yes. So this one seems to be working. Other than it only being one potion. That's going to burn through a lot of my material a lot faster than I wanted. I could also maybe find a way to increase the amount of, like... Oh no, I can't. It would be sending... I may be running into some bugs, but I am still super happy we finally got to get this going. Because... How much we had to put into it before. So yeah, and then in here, it'll be full. I might have to manually stop each of the lines. Which isn't too hard. Wait a minute. Is that... Oops. No, I want the potion stand. There we go. Redstone. Okay, so this one's not splash. What did I have splash for? Speed was one. And I think health and damage will be using splash as well. So that'll be good to check. Do I have gunpowder? Oh, I do have gunpowder. Oh, that's right. I guess I must have bought some from Alon's farm. Okay, so that's good. What about health and damage potions? Oh, alright. I'm definitely making instant health potions. Be a little difficult to grab that specifically. Awkward potion. Why is there an awkward potion down the line? Yeah, local brewery. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. Now, why did it have an awkward potion? Why does it have awkward potions? That's not good. For now, I've decided I'm just going to keep it running. I did get a bit of a problem with these health potions. For whatever reason, awkward potions were getting in the line. And I'm not sure. It might be that it's not holding it for long enough, but I don't imagine that would be the reason. It's definitely going to burn through a lot of my materials, but eventually it'll catch up to itself. It's just the first round. We'll be using more materials than necessary, but that's alright. I definitely loaded it up enough to make a full batch for everything. The only one that's a little bit low is maybe this, the health potion line, but that's not... It's not too bad. Alright. So awkward potions again. Why are awkward potions getting in the line? Instant health 2 is there. How's the damages looking? Damages hasn't made it this far yet. And do I have the splash? Splash is definitely there. Why is it not... Why is it letting awkward potions through? That bothers me. Could be trouble. I might have to look into it. See, it's letting more awkward potions through. Unless it's still backed up and I just missed it and I didn't clear it out. Because there's definitely health potions in the system, as you saw. I'm gonna have to go back there again and double check. There's definitely problems with this thing still. It's not foolproof yet, but it's definitely getting close. Okay, I think I found something. So from what it looks like, it's definitely burning through my materials a lot faster than I want, but it's also, for whatever reason, only pulling awkward potions from the first slot when it goes through the line again. So it takes the awkward potion, it takes the potion of healing, but at the same time, it's pulling the awkward potions that's replacing it instead of taking these two spots as well. Which I have to check to see if it's doing it for the other ones as well. If that's the case, then there's still a problem with potion stands, and I'm gonna have to play around with it. Oop. Getting a bit of lag. Alright. Very quickly need to go and test the other side. I didn't see awkward potions there, though. I only saw it for that one. Alright, where's the speed potions? Yeah, there's no awkward potion here. Oh, but that's still there. That's not a good sign. They might... It's either a bug or it's something that they changed, but for whatever reason, hoppers only pull potions from... It goes in an order now. Instead of taking all three, it takes just... Unless I'm having it send in too quickly. Maybe I need to work on timings. To where it pulls all three before letting the other one in. It's been such a long time since I've worked on this. That could be... That would definitely take a long time to try and figure out. There's definitely a problem with the system. Okay, I'm going to have to pull the plug. We're going to have to try and see if we can figure out what the heck's going on, or I'm going to burn through all of my resources. Something is definitely not working right, as it should. Finally got all the bugs out. So it just finished doing its round, and I let it run its course. Despite a few redstone torches facing the wrong way, and a couple water bottles getting into the system, making some mundane potions by accident. I accidentally forgot to power this stand with blaze powder. But besides that, everything has run its course. All of the items are in their rightful places now. I still have lots of stock to use that we can always go back to. But all in all, I'm rich with potions. Basically, I got tons of different kinds of potions. I didn't do every potion in the game. I decided I didn't want to do that again, but more than enough to play around with, if you know what I mean. Got all the rightful potions you would ever need. Alright, so all that's left is to clean this place up and actually start making it look like a storage facility. Nah, what do you call rooms with like alcohol? Cellar, kind of like a cellar kind of thing. So I got a couple ideas in mind of what I'm going to do. I have a bunch of oak slabs here. I'm not sure if it's the right material. I might go with dark oak instead. But first things first, basically for the floor, I'm thinking I'm going to do half slabs. And then the stairs I'm going to kind of just work out as I go. I wanted to make it look as flat as possible and like make it as smooth as I can of a transition between the different layers. But this is basically making it so that I can make it a lot darker in here without having to actually put torches down. The only spots I have to be careful of is where the signs are, which I am going to be removing. And then that'll be the majority of the floor. I'm probably going to maybe put some shulker boxes, maybe some hay bales, just different stuff. Using half slabs, I can do a trick with doors to make it look like there's a barrel there in the room, which I probably will also do. Stuff like that to make it more like a cellar should look. And then in terms of the ceiling, I'm probably going to do wooden archways. And then I mostly have like these 3 cell areas. At the very top, I want to put a fence post. And then on top of it, a torch. Which if I can do it now... It does limit me with how I'm going to do the ceiling, but it does allow me to have like lighting up above. And then the floor should have like a nice like tint of darkness, but no mobs will spawn here. And then obviously I have these here on the side as well, just for extra measures. And I'll probably put one here as well, just so it kind of matches. Yeah, something like that. You kind of get the idea of what I'm going to go for. And then obviously without the signs there, it'll be hard to tell what it is, but you just look inside and then, oh, these are my speed 2 potions kind of thing. Eventually, the more I use it, the more I'll get used to where things are. And then over here, this one's going to be a little bit trickier because I don't think I have enough space with the stairs here. This I might have to move over or kind of work a bit, but I do have redstone in the wall, which makes it a little tricky. I can close that up. I can also like finish the pillars and stuff around. But I want to put, because we have this here, this auto planter for carrots. This was GT's rabbit farm, which I still need to get a bunch of rabbits for. But I want to make leaping potions, which are going to be the signature potions of my bar up above, and these are all the employees. But I kind of got to work out a spot to put that single brewing unit, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it here. Unfortunately, I can't really make the same kind of cell like this because it uses a 5 wide area basically, and this is at most 4 being, you know, lenient. So I might have to move this over, or I make one in the wall over here and make the stairs maybe a little bit steeper. Have it maybe go up this way and then up like that over top of the keg, kind of thing. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it, but it's not going to be hooked up to the main line. It's just a separate brewing system that I'm going to be making. But I will be doing most of that off camera. Probably have it done for next episode, or I'll do a clip at the end of this one. But so far, I can't find any other bugs with brewing. As far as I can tell, they fixed it all. But we're only hitting the iceberg of 1.12 features. There's lots of stuff we can still play around with, like we still have to head to the nether hub to finish off the roof because I was saving the terracotta blocks, and I do eventually want to get my hands on some parrots. But I'm going to work on this for now, and we'll see how it turns out.